Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Neta Savitri, and today I'm going to explain about my map that I made. It's about language disorder. What is language disorder? Observed delay in the use and comprehension of spoken or written language is referred to as a language disorder. Language disorder affect children's ability to understand and use language. They might have trouble with spoken, written, or word form of language. The condition may affect language in any combination of its structure, semantic meaning, or pragmatic use. Children who have language disorder can also have communication disorders. Classification and characteristic. Language disorder can be classified according to the aspect of language that is impaired: phonology, syntax, morphology, semantic, and pragmatic. Its severity, mild, moderate, or severe, and whether it affects comprehension or production or both. Language knowledge deficit accounts. Language deficit is an absence, loss, or delay in the normal speech and language development of a child due to some neurological dysfunction. Grammatical SLI accounts include the inability to develop implicit grammatical rules and the missing agreement account. According to the CGC account, phonological system deficiencies are to blame for some children's grammatical SLI. Children with the condition are more likely to interpret morphemes that have nothing to do with tense incorrectly. Processing account. Based on the overall processing demands, language and non-language capabilities will exhibit varying degrees of function. Performance on a rank of jobs will also be impacted by slower processing speed. The absent or diminished use or morphosyntax by children with SLIs can also be attributed to general processing impairment. Early description of the illness emphasized problems in phonological working memories and auditory temporal processing. Consequence. The risk of young children with language disorder is subsequent reading and academic learning difficulties. Research has shown that at least half of kindergarten children with language disorder have identifiable reading and learning difficulties in later primary grades. Disorder of language frequently run in families. If a parent or sibling also has a language impairment, likelihood of a child developing one is higher. So how should it be handled? Language disorder treatment. Speech and language therapy is the most effective treatment of language disorder. Other difficulties such as depression or social anxiety can arise as the result of a language disorder. Cognitive behavioral therapy or CBT can help children with language disorder who experience emotional and or behavioral problems. Conclusion. A child with a language deficit has an absent, loss, or delay in the normal speech and language development of a child due to some neurological dysfunction. Language disorder can be classified according to the aspect of language that is impaired: phonology, syntax, morphology, semantic, and/or pragmatic. And we can help children with language disorder who experience emotional or behavioral problem with speech and language therapy or cognitive behavioral therapy or CBT. I think that's all about my explanation about language disorder. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.